About midday.
Oh shit, Hilda. Did anybody go down to the bakery?
She was
And
going
let
to
her
come
in?
see us.
Yeah, you haven't. It's been like around noon now. I've seen all this has happened. Talking with her and
She was going to
researching.
come to the castle.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
oh
We
yeah,
go
she was
Well,
gonna come to the castle.
Terry still hasn't woken up, by the way.
I'm currently my Doty's brushing my teeth.
Brushing your teeth?
That's not true, because eventually, when you go to check on his room,
Oh shit.
Taryon isn't there.
What?
What?
What? What?
Sam.
He's not going to Sam Regal us again, is he? Because I can't handle
What?
that right
Where
now.
is Where's Terry? Did he leave a note?
As you enter the room, you can.
Oh my god, did Hilda do something?
You can see the sheets missing. Most of his personal belongings are gone. Doty is still there, and Doty appears to be just shut down, non-functional.
Doty? Doty? Doty! Shit!
Like the eyes are cold and.
Check the book.
What book?
Doty's book.
Doty! Oh, I go look at Doty's book.
It's in the compartment. right?
It's within his chest compartment.
I know.
I start pushing on it. Hopefully it's
I
got like a
helped
hidden
build
thing.
this thing. Can I figure out how to get the book to eject?
Make an investigation check.
Break him.
Scrying.
I'm just searching around the room looking for any sign
That's
of Terry.
so cocked. That's a natural 20.
Okay. You not only do you find the latch, but you look underneath, like one of the arms is. There appears to be a small glass bead affixed with almost like a piece of clay, and the bead has this kind of pulsing blue light on it. And you're like, you notice it there, and it looks like it's the only thing with any sort of life on Doty's exterior.
Does that look like part of Doty, or does it
It
look...
doesn't. It looks like something that was pressed onto him.
Should we take it off?
Eat it.
Shit! Shit! We just sent Allura away! Fuck balls!
Should we call everyone? Let's not call everyone. Who should we call?
I don't know.
Let's call everyone. Has anybody seen... has anybody seen Tary?
He's sleeping in, isn't he?
He is not.
Where
Is he at
are
the
you?
bakery? Wait, go check the bakery. Will someone go check the bakery?
I'll check the bakery.
Let's do a bit of a search.
Where are you?
Do I see any trace of him?
I'm at the house.
It's hard to pick up a lot of details. It looks like there was no struggle whatsoever. It looks like somebody entered and picked the lock to the room from the inside. That's all you're able to make out
I'm...
from the inside of the castle.
Oh, from the inside of the castle.
Yeah.
Somebody that was in the castle did this?
Yeah, not
In my house?
Sam, why don't you just tell us where you are?
Someone was escaping.
Doty's brushing my teeth. Okay.
I'm going to, I'm going to...
Did you end up opening the thing? Can you see Doty's book? Or is it dangerous to touch him right now?
I popped the book out, right? Or...
You found the
Yeah,
compartment and
hit the
you
thing, right?
it opens up and the tome is there.
I have my things upstairs. One second. I'm going to get all of my tools. I have everything on me, including the cloak, because I want to be able to absorb any magic that comes off of what looks like possibly a bomb. Just going to be careful. I'm going to very gently remove the book.
Okay. Pull it out of the compartment.
Flip to the last written page.
The last written page spoke of an evening of curious bakery purveyors signed on to see to the future of goods created in the name of the great Tary and Darington and Associates. And as a sudden slumber comes over me, I will find myself an evening's rest. Good night, Doty. And that was the final entry.
I'm waiting for Keyleth. I'm putting the book back.
Sheet is gone.
Okay.
The top sheet is gone
Yes.
from the bed.
Yeah, because they took him away in it.
You grab it, and as you pull it off, it's fixed, and as you pull it off, the bead shatters in your hand, and the blue spark fizzles out, and you watch Doty go. Tary.
There's like a little mini EMP to shut him down.
You get the sense that the basis of this magic was a one-use dispel.
Oh my god. We're not in the room. You're scrying. Will you scry? Scry?
I mean, I
You watch as Dodie immediately starts going, Tary, and lifts like the bed. Tary.
It'd be better if I had something of Tary's. So
Tary. And
Dodie?
leaps, charges through the room, just
Dodie,
into
come
the
here.
hallway.
Hey, Dodie!
Can you scry? Dodie belonged to him. Scry with Dodie.
Sup, bud?
Dodie kind of stops and looks. Tary.
Okay. I'm gonna like kind of, Professor Xavier this shit and like put my hands on his Dodie's little head. Come here, bend
It's a reach.
down. Dodie down. Dodie kneel. Dodie, take a knee. Dodie down.
Dodie, will you kneel down, please? Fuck. I
Never.
really thought
You know
it was
what? Just
gonna work.
I'll. It's fine. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna do the scry.
You see Taryon unconscious and wrapped in his sheet, still in his armor, just leaned, propped against the shaded side of the wall, while a figure stands just out of the peripheral. A familiar voice from just out of your range says, "Oh, it's okay, dear. We just had a bit to drink. Appreciate your concern." And you hear the door close. Then a few footsteps, and you watch as just in the peripheral, Hilda steps in next to Taryon, pulling the sheet from his body, revealing him tied up from head to toe. Hilda's image shimmers slightly
Son of a
and
bitch.
dissipates, revealing a woman of ink blue skin, long white hair tied into almost like a top-knot ponytail, pale silver eyes that just inspect her handiwork. Under her dark green cloak that you see the hood fall back, you see a dark burgundy leather armor. She seems to check Taryon's vitals, like under his neck, feel for breathing, very methodically, and begins to loosen some of his bindings in some places. And you hear her voice say, "Can't have you losing too much circulation, boy. I've got a reputation to keep." She quickly tosses the blanket back over him after fixing the straps and goes, "Sleep soundly, boy. You'll be home soon enough." She stands up and walks across the room, almost out of sight, and sits in a chair facing him. You watch her rummage through her satchel, pull out a cream puff and throw it to the side of the corner, pulls out a small box and begins making something. Taryn, as you've come to consciousness in the back of this horse, and you hear this woman cloaked and riding in front of you tell you, "We're almost there," and then you're just kind of hopping around on the back, bound. You try and move your arms and legs, and they're tied tightly.
Doty, I'm having a dream again. Doty. Oh boy. Ugh. Hello? You there, driver person. Hello?
The head looks back over. "Oh, you've awakened. Isn't that very interesting?"
What's going on? Where are you taking me? Have I won a lottery of some sort?
You could say that, perhaps, yes. I have a contract to bring you back to Deastock, and I am fulfilling that contract.
Oh no. Did my father pay you to do this?
Howard Darington? Because if so, yes.
He is.
Then that is where you are going.
I will pay you whatever he has promised you double if you let me go right now.
She kind of shakes her head for a second. I've looked through your belongings. You do not have the money you speak of.
I will write you a check, and I will guarantee it with the name Taryon Darington.
She laughs and turns back and just focuses more on the horse riding.
Damn it. Money is so good, but not when you don't have it. I have armor. I have jewels that are worth a lot. Please, you don't want to do this. Please, just let it go and no one will get hurt.
She turns back around over the shoulder. The money is one thing, but another is one's reputation. When I take a contract, I fulfill it. I have not failed. I will not fail. So, you are going home. My apologies. And he goes right back.
I respect her so much. What took you people so long? I was on a horse for what felt like days.
Well, initially we thought you could handle it, but then we...
No, you
second-guessed
know
it.
me better than that.
We're here, aren't we?
You do have a massive headache, by the way. Like it's pounding.
Please tell me that someone brought my toothbrush.
Your breath smells disgusting right
Please
now.
don't
Just
smell
so
it.
bad.
I'm very embarrassed. I went to sleep.
Who's...
I
what
don't
is
know
going
what
on
this
here?
is. I mean, she's taking me. She's paid by my father, probably.
What's your name?
Kerwin.
Kareen. And what you do? You work for my father on a
I
regular
was
basis?
contracted by your father. This is the first time.
Just to find him and bring him back.
That's what I do.
How much were you being paid? I want to know how much he's worth.
I mean, not really in a
Well.
position of power here, darling.
Upon delivery was to be paid 5,000 gold pieces.
That's nearly nothing. I'm worth far more
Far
than
more
that.
than that.
Fine.
You know his
Nice.
father has way more money
In
than
the
that.
tens.
You are rose gold.
I am.
How long ago did he send?
He sent me out on this job about 2 months back.
It took that long to find him. Does anyone in this town, that is stuck, know about Whitestone, know where you found him?
Not to my knowledge. I don't care about people in this town. I was called here to pick up the contract and I left.
What guild do you work for?
I work for no guild. I am a solo agent.
So cool.
Can I insight check or does it look like
Yeah.
she's so cool?
So what we do here?
Well, we should bind her and search her. Make sure she's not holding any weapons or anything.
You were just supposed to bring Tary back to his dad?
That is all. Unharmed. I took great care to make sure he was not harmed. I have a business I run based purely on reputation.
I respect that, but I did get a bruise right here from the horse falling over, so I'm not totally okay.
That is apparently an issue for you to take up with your friends.
Tary, I thought you left your home. Or were you, like, kicked out?
I left.
Yeah.
Yes. I left of my own accord.
Did you leave suddenly without any word, or did they know you were leaving?
They knew I was leaving.
And how do you want to play this? Because your pops wants you back, obviously.
Well, this is just some paid shithead, so I don't think we should kill her or anything like that.
What happens if you don't deliver your quarry?
Then my contract is broken, I do not get paid, and that is a blight on future business.
Are you armed? Somebody remove her weapons so she can put her arms down. What do you think?
What do you want to do?
I want to take her belongings and send her on her way.
You don't want to see her dead?
I mean, isn't this
Well,
gonna
that's a
happen?
separate question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very close to proximity. I mean, it seems foolish not to at least go have it out with him. I mean, this is unacceptable behavior. I think
Terrible.
in any relationship, this is not cool, right?
No, he should have offered way more money for you.
Well, yes, there's that too.
She did surrender. I'm just thinking, like, maybe we go in, she gets paid, she keeps her
what I was
reputation,
thinking.
and then you can, like, yeah.
You want her to get paid? She kidnapped me.
Well,
Well,
She kidnapped me.
you should still make your dad pay, though.
yeah.
You know?
What?
But she walks
You
in
could
with
just
us.
say, I would have come here.
committed a crime against me. I
She
don't
got
want her to
one
get
over on
money.
us. She fooled us.
She's, I mean, it's pretty cool what
As
she
she's doing this
did.
conversation, she just like slowly puts her hands down.
I'm still watching.
And she surrendered, right?
I'm sorry. I guess I was raised with a different appreciation for money, but Pike, your family came in and robbed us and you gave them a bunch of gold. then this person just kidnapped me and you want to give her 5,000 gold.
Well, we don't want to give her 5,000.
your dad.
We want your dad to have to give her 5,000.
And if you show up with all of us and her, say you could have just called, I would have shown up, but you still have to pay her.
I don't know.
You think he'll be guilted?
Well, I don't know. I don't know him.
I think it might be an easy way into the city.
Yeah, plus she was real clever. Maybe she
I live in the city. I'll just walk in.
maybe she owes us one after this.
This is my house.
Are you
Should we
sure-
all be in disguise?
Are you sure you're cool to walk in right now?
Yes!
The way your dad wants
I'm
to drag you
Tary
in.
in fucking Darington. People shake when they see me walking down the street here.
You know, she was able to find you. Maybe she could also find somebody else for us.
Who?
A very good friend.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Maybe she owes us one. Kieran, would you like to owe us a favor if we let you live and get you paid and you keep your reputation all in the same day?
To be perfectly honest, this is an offer I very well could not refuse given the circumstances. If you are serious.
We are. We want you to find someone.
Then find them I will.
I abstain.
Cool.
I don't know if that necessarily
With an
means-
attitude.
Okay, then you do know what.
Noted. All in favor of getting her paid, letting her live, and earning a favor.
Well, hold on, Terry.
Oh, shit.
Terry. If you had it your way, what would you want?
What are you doing?
I mean, majority rules, but let's just hear what you have to say.
I would like an apology.
I think that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair, that's fair.
That's fair.
Her eyes become these narrow slits and the jaw clenches. I apologize for any discomfort or embarrassment my retrieval of you may have caused.
Oh, very good.
That's good. That's a good apology.
And as to the amount that was promised, do you think that that was a fair
Oh,
amount?
this is a bit much of a question, right?
It was my standard rate.
I accept your apology. And as I said, I admire your diligence and faith to your contract. You don't get any of your belongings back. Is that all right?
She might need it if she's going.
You don't get any of your magical belongings back. I want that.
I want you to look at it.
Yeah,
I want to know
of
what it
course.
is.
But we'll, I guess, walk in together and you can present me to my father. This seems so stupid, but sure, I'll go along with it.
And then you help us out.
Very well. Since we are in the court.
Fine, fine. And then we can send her to look after that little creep that you're always talking about.
When you were in Vasselheim, I mean, how would you feel if you
It was
were
a
to
cube,
learn?
Terry, like a cube.
That's gross.
Hey, you there? And then as soon as he kind of glances over at the group of you. Mr. Darington, welcome home.
Thank you. These are my friends. They should be treated with respect.
Of course. Good day. He
Good day.
continues.
Good day.
Continues clopping by, making his way down the rest of his patrol.
Just going to be a dark window, isn't it? This entire trip.
No, the town was never the problem. It's a fine place to grow up.
I'm very curious. Let's see this place.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and drop form on my so I'm not a bird.
Oh God! Oh God!
I always forget that. I'm so
It's okay.
sorry.
It's not my shooting arm. It's not my
I'm-
shooting arm. Oh,
I'm learning still.
I know. Oh wow.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Next to Terry.
I'll
Just give
here, let me just.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll need
Okay.
a bit more later. That
Okay.
will do that. Thanks. A bit.
So as,
Terry,
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, you know,
No, you're right. We can't punish people who are just hired to do a job. It's fine.
it's how we all started out, really.
Yes, I hired you.
Okay.
It's got a point.
And now we're so close. Here, let's go to my dad's house, but I need to make an entrance.
Okay.
I'll be on broom.
Can I be on broom too, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Behind me. And
It's his show.
I should be front and center. You guys can flank, and we'll
Flying
just
V
kinda-
behind you.
Yes, thank you.
And as he approaches, he goes, Master Taryon, it has been some time. Good to see you in good health.
Yes, excellent to see you too, and you've been keeping the grounds quite nice.
Yeah, we've been doing our best. I take it to you, and he looks over to the woman, Kieran, who earlier goes, you, and she goes, yes, I would like to complete my contract. Very well. Please follow me inside this way. And there is the very heavy oak door that marks the study quarters of your father. He knocks lightly on the door. Master Howard, you have some unexpected guests, including the one you hired to bring your son home. And is he with your son? There's a pause. You hear a voice on the other side say, let them enter. The door creaks open. Looks over and sees you enter and looks towards Taryon, and his hardened face turns to a kind of a softened smile, and he goes, my son.
Papa.
He looks over to the woman, Kieran. What I've heard is true, and I thank you for your time. You will, Berthold will see that you're paid. And she nods. Gives a nod to you.
You'll wait for us outside the grounds, and we'll give you your next assignment soon.
That is the arrangement. She leaves the room, and you hear Berthold kind of walking alongside her and chatting with her about payment as leaves. As soon as they walk down the stairs, he turns and goes, I'm glad to see you all well.
Are you? You sent that woman to kidnap me?
I sent that woman to bring you home, to see that you were safe.
She bound and gagged me and threw me on the back of a horse. That's how you brought me home?
You're a hard man to find when you want to be.
I am literally the least hard man to find. I tell everyone my name. I wear a gold helmet and I walk around talking about myself.
His smile kind of fades for a moment. He goes, and yet you were very far from these lands.
Yes, I was. I was living a new life, as I told you I would. And I was finding myself and becoming someone.
That is good. Just know that I was worried. You fill your head with these fantasies and ideals and step out into the unknown. Do you know how many men and women are found gutted in the streets and left and abandoned to rot away in forests by some bandits at the roadside? Not to mention the various beasts of the wild out there. I was worried about you.
Well, I was in danger for much of my time away. But that's not a bad thing sometimes. Becoming an adventurer, or whatever I am now, it wasn't supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be hard, and it was. And it had risks. But along the way I did much, and I stand before you now as a different man than who left. One who is one who has been through a lot and knows the dangers of the world, but is also a survivor. You know, when I left, I told you I was going to prove myself to you. That I would bring you back stories of my exploits and show you what kind of a man I really was. And I wrote a lot of them down in a book. But I don't think I want to show it to you. Because I don't think you deserve to see it. You never supported me as a child, and you don't now. I mean, financially, yes, but not as a father. And the things I did while I was away, the book's a diary now. It's for me, not for you.
Taryon. While my parenting may have been strict or distant at times, I did not reflect on my care for you. We have a legacy in this family to maintain.
Yes, I know. That's all you seem to care about. I mean, listen.
That's all that matters,
It's
Taryon.
not all that matters. I know that I carry your blood, and that means a lot to you.
This money that you
And
seem to relish in, that you took without asking the last of our coffers. Your grandfather started this. And I have done everything to maintain this. And your interests, your attention, cannot be brought to learn and maintain this business after me. So I've had to turn to Myriad. That does not mean I do not love you. But you have another purpose in this family. And that's why I brought you here.
And what is that?
And you watch as he's like shaking, his hands are shaking, and he's like fidgeting and scratching his chin and running his fingers through his sideburns. We're impoverished. I haven't been able to pay our staff in nearly 2 months. Everything that I had to do to maintain this legacy has come back to bear fruit. And the debt that we owe is vast.
I don't believe you. Where's the money? Where's the family money?
He looks around at the rest of you, and you can see now there's like this trepidation with having this conversation in front of strangers.
It's all right. They're with me.
Reaches over and grabs off of his desk what looks to be an already opened bottle of some sort of wine. Kind of just takes a quick swig and sets it down. Slumps into his chair in front of the fire and kind of rests his face on his hand. Goes, everything your grandfather, everything Oberyn built, it's on the verge of fading away. All the taxes we claim on our lands now go straight to a syndicate that we owe a lot of money to. Unless we find a way to pay off the debts of your father
and his father before him, we will all be thrown into the cold or worse. Now, I've seen this storm coming for a while, Taryon. I've spent years trying to coax a family union with the Truskins. You know this. Now, after much toil and diplomacy, they have agreed to wed you to their daughter Lydia. This union will bring our family a renewed avenue to wealth and protection within the Empire. We can stave off this terrible end, and you will be a hero within the family.
I don't understand. The way we lived, the way you talked, made it seem like there was endless money. Forever.
This stems to your lack of respect.
My lack of respect? What happened? How did you ruin us like this?
What is this syndicate you speak of?
His eyes dart to you with a fiery hatred. Like, how dare you speak up right now? When your grandfather passed, when you were still but a baby, our lands were nearly taken from us from a rival barony, from within the Dwendalian court. Lord Jaifer had found loopholes to revoking our ownership and titles set by Oberyn. And in my panic and necessity, I found an ally in the Myriad.
In the Myriad?
Through a whispered hint, I met a man named Korshad, who ensured our surviving ownership in trade for a partnership with him. I signed, not wanting to toss at the time my only child into the street. But as the decades passed, I did not realize in my haste the depths of the deal that I'd made. With many harvests failing in recent years, the agreement now devours our livelihood from within. They now demand our accrued debt paid in full, or they take full ownership of everything.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this. You're saying everything I've lived has all been built on this deal with this shady group? You're a criminal?
No.
You're just a criminal.
No, it is built on what we built as a family.
We didn't build anything as a family.
We did, and nearly had it taken away. I did this to maintain it. And I let you live as you all deserve to live.
But Papa, you never told me any of this. You were cold to us, and you told us a bare minimum of what you did and how you ran things.
I
And maybe
hoped
you were trying
to find a way to fix this before I needed to. Yet here I am, prostrate before my own child, broken, and he starts like tears just pour down his cheeks, like just trying to make it right.
I didn't know any of this. How would I? And now I have to fix it for you? By marrying some girl?
It's a marriage of convenience.
That's still a marriage.
It means nothing more than political gain. Your life is still yours to live.
No, it's not. I have to be here. I have to be with her. I have to live in her castle or she in mine. Listen, I've learned a lot from these people over the last year and so. And one thing I've learned is that you are who you are, whether you have a lot of money or not. And I don't have that much anymore. And I'm still okay with that. And it's not because of the things I own, it's because of the deeds that I do. you've done some bad deeds in your life. And it sounds like you've done them to preserve our family and preserve our legacy. But that's not a reason to do them.
He leans forward to you and looks you with an honest, more honest than you've seen him, very vulnerable expression. Every man and woman who has money has done bad things.
Yes, I'm sure that's true. And I assume I'm somehow complicit in this.
You are not. I tried to keep you and your sister and your mother as innocent as I could. I'm backs to a wall now.
I'll have to think about this.
Think on it. The choice is still yours. I would not force you into this, but it is a chance. I just wish you to contemplate.
What have you done to our name? Do people know of this?
No.
And if I marry this girl, it'll just all go away?
If you marry this girl, we'll have the influence and the wealth to pay this debt and cut ties with the Myriad entirely. We would be a free family once more.
How much debt are we talking?
The last demand we were given. 230,000 gold.
Far. That's a lot.
Is there any other way than marriage that you can think of?
I've exhausted the options I have at my disposal.
What if we just wipe out the Myriad?
He laughs.
Far too big.
So do I.
You underestimate the sheer size and how ingrained they are in the society here. This is no guild. Wildmount is the Myriad in many ways.
Yeah.
And if I say no, and they take all of our possessions and our estate, everything, what then? We're ruined.
We're on the street. We are but beggars within our own city, at the mercy of those we've been taxing.
How could you do this to us?
Because I loved you. I loved you all, and I did what was necessary.
You never told us that. You always talked about bloodlines and legacies and the Darington name. But you never told us you were proud. You never comforted us. You never cared what I wanted to do or who I wanted to be. I'm cursed with this name now, Darington. You've sullied our name by enforcing these taxes and just being an asshole to everyone around our whole city. And now I have to live with it. Or marry this girl to save it. Listen, I'm sorry I left, and I'm sorry I took all that gold. I did not know it was everything. But what you're asking me is... I'll need to think. I'm sorry.
I owe you that, at least. I never claimed to be a good man. I never claimed to be a good father, good husband. But I can try to be better, can't I?
Yes, you can. Well, good to see you. Have a good afternoon.
I'm glad you're safe.
Thank you. It's good to see you again.
You too. More than you know, my son.
Do we leave the room?
Yes, let's leave the room.
We finally
Cut that air with a knife.
Okay, here's the thing though. You said he like hated you, and he didn't seem like he hated you at all.
He's acting differently than I recall. It's been a while. I'm not used to seeing him like this, and honestly, I just don't know how to take it.
Well, you can't marry that bitch.
You can't marry her.
It seems like I have to.
No, you
No, you
don't.
don't. We're gonna fix this. We're
Krog,
gonna make it right.
Krog says I do.
No.
Yeah, simplest, like the shortest distance between two.
2 points.
Yep, is
Marriage.
marriage.
Where's your sister? She might have
I
another.
don't know. She's
How
kind
much
of.
money did you take when you left?
I thought a meager amount, 50,000 gold.
That's. I mean.
It's a lot.
But not.
But I mean,
Sort of
considering the debt that they're in.
I mean, that's literally more than my entire tribe owns.
Well, we have a lot more than that in our
I was
party funds.
I was misinformed.
I know. We own more than my tribe owns.
I own more than your tribe owns.
I know. I will say, Tary, I think you are special. You have very large dangling bits,
Thank you.
along with your earring,
Thank
but
you.
very large other bits.
Thank you.
We were
Yeah.
working on that particular compliment, and
Yeah.
I feel like we have a little way to
just
go.
got awkward.
Is it
got
all right?
Really
No,
awkward.
That was
No?
okay.
I'll take it.
I thought that was a
Take it.
compliment.
No, she did good. That
Are
was
you
good.
cool with your sister?
Thank
We
you.
need to get you out more.
Thank you.
No, I'm not cool with my sister.
Oh,
She's not that great.
Are you cool
she
with
married?
mum?
Do you think she knows about this?
Your mama.
I guess. I suppose she knows about this.
And the last time you spoke with her was when you left, I'm assuming?
Yes, that's right. She was being groomed as the heir to the family, and I was being shut out. My mother's here somewhere, too. She's pretty quiet.
What do you want to do?
I guess talk to them, but I mean, we can't go after the Myriad. They're powerful and
Yeah,
dark.
but what if we like offer services
Yeah,
and they'll
we can
excuse
do
part of the debt?
no. I mean, he offered services, and look where it got him.
Do you know Lydia?
You've never met Lydia in your life. You don't even know what she looks like.
I'm not even sure if that's something that should be entertained.
I mean, we could go talk to them, but I don't see how that's going to change anything.
Maybe she's just like a really cool girl that won't be into you, and you can just hang out and be besties.
Gross.
Hey.
No, I mean, I like being besties with you. I don't want some rando.
It's
Then
not
don't
fair
come
to
with
her
him.
either.
It's not. I
Not fair to
mean,
anyone involved.
honestly, maybe we should just go talk to her first. Maybe
Lydia?
No, she's
The
in like a
girl.
whole other town.
Here's the
girl,
thing.
the other girl that
You're
he's
not going
supposed
to
to
marry
marry?
her. Okay?
Why not?
Because if he wants to be a better father to you, then he's going to let this go and not let you do this. If that means him being out on the street, that's my opinion.
That's harsh.
Everything he is his status, though. This place where he lives, his servants. If he's got nothing, then he'll die.
Sometimes when you let that go, only then are you able to truly live.
I can back that one up.
Deep.
That is
Some shit right there.
maybe true, but listen, I've been working on this for a year, and I'm starting to get really nervous. I'm down to my last few bits of gold, and I don't know how that would feel to run out.
I mean, I
all
don't
the
even have any money. You know?
I haven't got a
Hey, because you gave it all away to
coin
your...
in my pocket.
Technically,
money?
make more money than
I've got a ton
I'll
of
tell
money
you what
on
money
me.
is.
Money just gives you everything you want.
Best. It's the best
do.
thing.
And you're thrifty. You're good.
No,
I'm a
I'm
big
not
fan of
thrifty.
Never buy
Yes, you
anything.
are.
No.
Taryon, I've seen you make amazing things. You can survive. You've been to the depths of the watery abyss, and
not
you've
yet.
lived. Kind
Well,
of.
kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. That's
I'm
a
just
bad
really
example.
wishing we would
It
have
was
taken
a
a
bad
lot more money
example.
from Thordak. I mean, if we'd have just taken more money, everything would be fine right now.
I feel like
No, that's not the lesson of the story, you guys.
Yeah, money would have solved this.
Yeah, no,
230
no, not the lesson, not the lesson we're supposed to
230,000
take
more
away.
would have solved this.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean he's right. That money would
Oh,
have solved
Percy!
this. But that's not the lesson.
That's not the lesson.
Keyleth is right.
I don't have an alternative for the lesson. It's just not the lesson.
We're here. We can figure out a way out of this. We're smart, we're clever, we're powerful. And what's one more, Cliff?
Yeah, we're gods.
Yes.
Not again.
No, more.
no,
Don't need to say that ever
Rest of
again.
it, though.
I say we go talk to
Squishy gods.
the many.
Squishy gods.
Yeah, let's go talk to the many.
Government gods.
I understand this is very complicated. Are we really looking for a solution to fix several generations of your family's misdeeds? It sounds like
Sorry.
your father, your grandfather have been
Over.
navigating murky waters for some time.
I want to find out what your sister knows.
I don't know what the right decision is either. Do you marry this woman to fix decades of terrible decisions?
Ill-gotten gains.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily see how two wrongs right anything here. It's just
Agreed.
really kicking the ball down the road while you make another random human being you have not met miserable.
That's right.
Is our time better
Well,
served?
I would assume that I would be a fine husband.
I mean,
to
you'd be
her.
amazing.
I
Oh,
Yeah.
feel like I'd be okay.
You'd be so much
You'd
fun.
be the
make
best.
really
Like,
good
she's
blondies
super
and
lucky.
many things besides blondies as well.
Oh, this is so depressing. I'm not even going to pretend that this is true. Absolutely not. No.
It's not happening.
You'll be miserable, and that will make her miserable.
Yes, that's true. So, if we know that that's not happening, then we deal with the problems left behind, which is, do we worry about your family's life, their safety? Are they safe here? Or are they going to be eaten alive?
I assume they are not safe here. We'd have to convince them to leave or protect them somehow or make a deal to at least protect them in poverty.
Perhaps
we just-
renegotiate terms.
Talk to the Myriad. Talk to Korshad and see what we can do. Maybe he needs something.
I'm
Maybe
sure they
although
don't.
We can
it
provide
seems
it.
like a pretty
All right.
big matzo ball, that.
We are bad news for anybody like that, and I'm sure it would be worth their time to get us out of town, possibly get you out of town. You can't be good for business.
All right. Well, a quick stop to talk to my sister,
Yes.
possibly, and then let's go at least investigate this person, this contact.
God, this sucks.
I appreciate you all being here for me. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that this was going to happen, and I don't want... If you fellows want to go back and just continue on, I can solve this.
No, man. You're one of us now.
Just
Well-
next time you get abducted by a bounty hunter, give us some warning. Would you?
I'll try.
Like you do.
Maybe I should sleep with bells on.
That would be a good idea.
That's a good idea.
You're halfway there.
Percy, can you make me some?
Some bells.
Yeah, from
Absolutely.
sleeping bells.
I'm going to regret this, but
Don't
yes.
do it, man. They tried to make me wear bells. Don't let them hold you down.
I thought you liked that hat.
I like that you
No.
approve of the arranged marriage, but it's the bells that really...
Yeah, you don't get to keep eyes on me at all hours of the day.
Ears. Keep ears.
All
on
right,
Well-
I'll walk through the place and look for
Being
Sis.
Okay, and we'll pick up there for next week. As it is 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Aye.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah. All right, we'll pick
Your
this
dad is
up.
not what I expected.
No.
Me neither.